everybody, it's Jess here with Blessed Jess. Thank you so much for stopping by today for for Transformation Thursday, week 22. Can you believe that? So Transformation Thursday was started, chaos in the background, sorry guys. Transformation Thursday was started by Transforming Melody and Spanky Cola. Them, as well as everyone else in the collaboration, will be linked down below. Yesterday, I talked about my weight loss, my diet plan, all the things that are going on in my life as it relates to food, diet, nutrition, exercise, all of that. So I will try to remember to have that video linked above and go check it all out. This week is about what the Lord is doing in my life, and as it relates to my family and myself, and more of the spiritual side of it, as well as, God has control of every part of our life. That's the purpose of this reflection, is giving Him control of our life. So everyone's linked down below. Go check them all out. They're all super awesome. But I don't have a super long one today, but I did just want to touch on something that I've been kind of struggling with. Not struggling with, but just thinking a lot about and maybe struggling with. Something called mommy guilt. And you don't have to be a mommy to have this kind of thing happen. It could be wife guilt, daughter guilt, Christian guilt, any kind of like down on yourselfness. That's not a word, but I just made it up. So mommy guilt, I have this literally every single day, multiple times a day. As I'm sitting down here, I'm thinking, man, the kids are over there going crazy. I really should be like playing with them and, engaging their little minds. And as moms, we really have a hard time putting ourselves in the equation of things that need to be done that day. We want to give and give and give and give to our kids. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. But you have to take time for yourself. If I sit down here and talk to you for 10 or 15 minutes, they will be fine. They will be fine. But I need it for myself. I need to take time for myself to eat healthy. I need to take time for myself to exercise. I need to take time for myself to talk to a friend, to talk to you, to have an outlet in my life, to do my devotion, to read my Bible. And, I don't know when this started, but there's a lot of like mommy shame and mommy guilt that others put on you, especially on the internet. You cannot post anything without someone telling you, oh my goodness, you feed your kids McDonald's. Oh my goodness, what are you thinking? You're a terrible mom. Why is your daughter front facing? Rear facing is better. And why are you bottle feeding? You should be breastfeeding. Why are you breastfeeding? You should be bottle feeding. And as moms, we tend to tear each other apart. The same thing happens to wives, to Christians, to any group. People in that same group as you try to pick, oh, you're a Christian? Well, you shouldn't be doing that. And you shouldn't be doing this. And if you were a good Christian, you wouldn't do that. And if you were a good Christian, you wouldn't feel this way. And we kind of tear each other apart. And, what you have to realize, and what I'm having to realize, is what others think about me is not important. What God thinks about me is important. And what I think about myself isn't always important, because sometimes I can beat myself up. But I have to remember who God says I am. And I don't think He would want me to feel guilty. Now, I'm not saying that you can't get better as a mom. I'm not saying that you should ignore your kids all the time and have time for yourself. Of course not. But this idea that you have to be a good mom, you have to make everything from scratch. You have to have your kids' sandwiches in the shape of Elmo. All this like Pinteresty stuff that, well, you're not a good mom if you don't do this. And if your kids watch TV, then you're not a good mom. And you need to be with them 24/7 or you're not a good mom. And, as they're yelling at me. What do you want? What do you want, buddy? You want Letter Factory? That is Letter Factory. So, I'm getting pulled. And it's just like, life as a stay-at-home mom can be really difficult, because you're at home, and I love my kids, and I love being a stay-at-home mom. But it can be really hard because they need your attention pretty much every single minute they're awake. And you don't really get to talk to other adults. And so you are the other adult I'm talking to today before I have to go put on Letter Factory and make lunch and all the little things I have to do. But in that, I want to encourage another mom out there, or another Christian out there, or another wife out there, or anything. You are doing a great job. You are exactly the mom that your kids need. And what you think is best for them is what's best for them. You know down in your heart what your kids need and what's best for them and what's best for you, and do it. And don't even care about what others think, and don't put yourself down for not being like someone else. If you have to feed your kids chicken nuggets today because you're super busy, then do that. If you don't want your kids having chicken nuggets and you want them to have organic roasted chicken breast with a side of peas, then do that. Do what's best for your family, and stop feeling that mommy guilt. Stop feeling like you're doing something wrong because of what others think. It really doesn't matter. So pray about it. Ask God what He would have you to do. I hope this is making sense, but I'm really trying to, like yesterday I had a really bad stomach virus, and I could not get off the couch. Like, it was all I could do to like get their diapers changed and take Nate to the bathroom and stuff like that. And of course I did that. But like the thought of cooking them anything was like, I would be throwing up. So, they had a lot of snacks and stuff like that, but they lived and it was fine. And I felt so guilty all day for sitting on the couch, but I couldn't help it. And I did the best I could, and they're happy and they're healthy and they're fine. And their dad came home and cooked them a very good dinner, and they ate, and it was fine. I did not let them starve, I promise you. But, I was sitting there feeling guilty that I couldn't do better for them, and that I couldn't, get up and cook them lunch, and I couldn't play with them yesterday, and they had to kind of entertain themselves. But I couldn't help it. I was so sick. I need to stop feeling guilty about things that I cannot change and that they're not my fault. So I'm letting that go, and I'm going to do the best I can to be the best mom I can be, but I'm not perfect, and I can only do what I can do. And if I'm sick and on the couch, then I'll do the best I can with that, but at the same time, I can't beat myself up. I hope this is making sense. I hope it's encouraging you. Let go of the guilt, what others think, let go of it, because there is always someone in this world telling you how you're going wrong, I promise you. You post one picture on Facebook, one picture on Instagram, and one video on YouTube, and you can get lots and lots and lots of hate. People just do not like that people do things differently than them. It's the same with weight loss. Well, why are you doing low carb? Why are you doing Weight Watchers? Why are you doing this? You should eat like I am. Do what works for you, and pray and ask God what He would have you to do in your life, and then let go of the guilt. So no more mommy guilt, no more wifey guilt, no more guilt. You walk in peace and happiness, and you are doing an awesome job. So hang in there. All you fellow mamas, hang in there. You are doing great. And I love the quote from Mom's Night Out. If you have not seen Mom's Night Out, it is an amazing movie. If you're a mom, you have to watch Mom's Night Out because it is so encouraging. One of the main lines in that movie, and I'm probably getting it somewhat wrong, but she's feeling really bad about herself because she's really messed a lot of stuff up. Just life kind of stuff happens, and it's kind of crazy, and it's hilarious too, but she's really feeling bad about herself. And the kind of father figure, Trace Atkins plays it, he tells her, God gave you these children because you are the mother that they need, and out of all the mothers in the world, He chose you for these children, and you are not going to mess up. You are not going to mess up. You are given these children because He knew that you could raise them, and He knew you knew what was best for them. So walk in that. Walk in that today. I'm going to start crying. So anyway, I hope that blessed you. I hope it made sense because I feel like I'm just rambling. But yeah. So I'm going to end it here. If you like this video, make sure you have a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below